Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. I just want to thank all my old subscribers and welcome my new subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload videos. Today I'm going to be trying a quick little vacuum sealing project. I have all these crackers. I have the roasted vegetable original, and then I have these special edition ones, the snowflake. I got these around just before Thanksgiving last year, and we have so many of them. Usually I don't buy as many and my family eats them up and they're always looking for crackers, but now that I have a lot, we're not eating as much. So I thought, what is this, 8 packages? I thought I would try and vacuum seal them. And then I have these little cheese ones that I found at Ollie's. And I'm going to try and vacuum seal them and see how that goes. Because I've never vacuum sealed crackers before. And before I saw them done in mason jars. I don't have enough mason jars to cover this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the vacuum seal bags. And then I have some Mylar bags. So I'm going to do 2 different kinds and see which one works best. So I have all my crackers out of the box and ready to go. I just took my scissors and snipped a little cut in there so the air can be vacuum sealed out. I have my vacuum sealer here. I'm using my rolls, which is this box of them there. That's what I'm using. And what I'm gonna do is make my bags, and then I'm going to put my crackers in there and then vacuum seal them up. And simply all you do to make your bags, pull out whatever length you want, close it. Okay, let me show you. I'm going to individually seal these, so this is a perfect size for these to go in this way. I don't need a whole lot on the end because once we open them we're going to just eat them. We're not going to try to reseal them again. So that's about the length I want. I think that should be good, right about there. So all I'm going to do is put them down, seal it, and we're not going to actually vacuum seal it. We're just going to seal it. And that's going to seal the end because this is a roll and it's just open all the way. And we're just going to seal that shut, and that's going to be our bag. Off telling me that it's sealed, so I'm just going to open it, and as you can see it's sealed, and mine has a cutter, so all I do is roll it back some, push it down and cut it, and it's cut. Don't need any scissors to cut that or anything, and my bag is ready to go. So I prefer to do mine sort of like an assembly line, so I do all my bags first. And then I cut all take my cooked crackers and just cut a slit, just so all the air comes out of all of them. And then I vacuum seal them. And I did try one out, just to make sure my bag was big enough and that this will work. Because I've never done this before, as I said, and it seems to have worked great. So I'm just going to go through and get the rest of these done, making sure that I do all the slits. Because I'll forget something, you know what I mean? And then one won't get it. So I like to do them all at the same time so I know they're all done. And I'm going to put just one. Because I figured if we just open one, we won't have to think about doing something with the other one if we've done multiples in one package. I'm just going to put it in. And I'm going to hit vacuum seal. Batch here ready to go, And what I did with my first batch that I vacuum sealed, I put what kind of cracker it was. It's roasted vegetable and the date. And I'm going to just put it in a, 6-gallon bucket. I figured I could do 2 layers with this. I'm going to stack it one on top of the other. And then I'm going to put a couple of bay leaves in there, put a top on it, and put it in my sort of mid-term to long-term storage. So that's what I'm going to do with my crackers. Last few ones, I wanted to switch it up a little bit and try some Mylar bags. I wrote on them before I put the crackers in there. And I tried to put them on my food sealer, and it would not work. So what I did was I just used my hair straightener to clamp it off. And then I put an oxygen absorber in here. I don't know how well it's going to work because these are the really thick bags. Only put one in here. Last time I used them with rice, I had to put like 2 or 3. And I don't want to use that much on crackers. I'd just rather go back to the plastic vacuum sealer bags than to waste oxygen absorbers. As you can see, it's kind of starting to work, but I don't know how well it's going to work. It has cinched it in a little bit, but not that much. So we'll see. The jury's still out on doing it this way. So I'm just going to go back to the vacuum sealer bags. Okay, so a bit of a crazy mess on my counter right now. I was going back through my bucket here, and I have put all roasted veg, is what that is, down the bottom. So I was like, let me mix some because I have original as well. So I was taking them out because all roasted veg was down the bottom, so we didn't have to really dig. I was going to mix the two levels, do roasted veg and original on both. And I was coming, and I had dropped this one in earlier. Obviously I hadn't marked it. I missed that one. But I don't know if you can tell, but it's not sealed. I mean, it's sealed. Like the seal is on there. I vacuum sealed it, but the vacuum seal has already let go. And that's kind of disheartening because, I mean, it's not even been a half an hour and the vacuum seal's already broken. And I can hear some of the other ones kind of making noise. I'll be quiet and maybe you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's kind of like they're already starting to lose the seal already. So I don't know if it's because I vacuum sealed them too tight, because they vacuum sealed really good. Here's a couple of ones that I haven't gotten to yet. And you can see the difference of the size. It's about maybe 6 crackers or so shorter. And that's all the air being sucked out of them. But I don't know if this is going to hold. Is this just a waste of time? I almost don't want to do the rest of them. But I guess I'll keep going because I have these 2 snowflake ones left. And the rest are already done. Well, except for those few right there. The rest are already done. Yeah, this is a mess. So I don't know if I'm going to proceed. I'm just going to do it and hope for the best. And like I said, I'll put bay leaves in there. And I will put a airtight lid on it as well. So hopefully they'll last at least another year, maybe. Maybe we'll dig into these a lot sooner than I had hoped to. So from start to finish, my machine takes 30 seconds to vacuum seal a sleeve of Ritz crackers. Or in this case, Ritz. I did some buttery rounds later on and some other ones as well, as you'll see towards the end. With sleeves of saltine crackers left, and I was like, why don't we just put that up, because this is from the holiday baking. We don't really eat these like that. So I vacuum sealed one and it's like half the size. That's crazy. But I'm going to put some of these in there as well. And I found a box of buttery rounds that I'm going to put some of those up as well. My bucket, this is a 6-gallon bucket, all filled up. There's 36 sleeves of crackers in there. And I also put that one in the Mylar bag. And you see it's not getting any tighter, but I'm not going to put any more in there. So it's going to have to do what it does. and hopefully that won't puncture any of the other ones as I pushed it in there. So this is what it's looking like. I'm gonna put a gamma lid on it so I can get in and out of it fairly easily and not have to worry about prying a regular top off of it. So that's my cracker vacuum sealing experience so far, and I will check it in a day or two just to make sure it most of them are still sealed, and then I'll just leave it. I just want to make sure since that other one released so quickly. So that's it for now. Since I did my crackers and I have them just sitting here with the gamma lid on it, and I didn't seal it yet, but I just wanted to make sure they were still fairly sealed. And you can see I added in a bay leaf. I dropped a couple like in between, so there's quite a few in there, but this is just the one that stayed on top. And I'm kind of interested to see if this sealed anymore. As you can see, it really didn't. It's about the same. Just want to make sure like the other ones are fairly still sealed. This one's nicely sealed. Let's see. Yeah, they still feel or look pretty sealed. I'm not going to go through every single last one of them. This one didn't seal any more than it was 2 days ago. And the rest seem to be pretty well sealed. So I'm going to go ahead, hammer down my gamma lid on top of it, and sit it in my short-term, medium-term, not really long-term, because we're not going to leave this for long-term, maybe like a year. And just, that's why I put the gamma lid on it, because we're going to be eating out of this. So, yeah. So that's my little vacuum cracker project, which I think went pretty well, other than the Mylar bag, vacuum seal bags, and the bay leaf there are looking great. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload videos. Thank you very much and have a great day.